Next question. Another one from Gabriela. How do I show the financial statements? Screenshots or highlights a few transactions. We have an account together since we moved in together. So we use it for rent, grocery bills, but that's pretty much it. Should that be enough? Gabriela, I can't say definitively what will be enough or not enough based on just kind of basic facts like this. I would need to know everything, and I'm not saying tell me everything in the stream. I mean, we would need to look through an application in detail to be able to give that type of definitive opinion, and I suppose with feedback on what might need to be fixed or updated, or kind of where the holes might be to strengthen an application. So I'll just kind of say that first. But in terms of financial aspects, so kind of broadly speaking or generally speaking, what you want to be providing in your financial aspect is proof that as a couple, you're pooling your funds and you're paying for your living expenses together as a couple from your joint account. That's the easiest way to do that. And in last week's Q&A, so if you go to the Facebook group, now I'll see if I can find what I'm looking for here. Can't find the button. But if you look at last week's Q&A, you'll see me answer the question about how to optimize financials. And that's what we recommend doing. That's the optimized financial structure, is having your joint account and use your joint account to pay for everything prior to lodgement. In terms of what detail you need to go into, look, if you have a joint account and that has both your names on it, it's got the address that you both live in, and the transactions are pretty clear cut, groceries, bills, and rent. You may not necessarily need to go to the effort of highlighting transactions, if it's very clear and easy for a case officer to see. But certainly, the more effort you put into organizing your documentation, the easier you make the case officer's job. So I'm not going to sit here and say don't do it, but it's more of a, kind of a balancing your time versus the effort, effort versus reward, whether or not it's worth highlighting transactions on a joint account. But if you have the time and if you want to, certainly it's not going to hurt the application. And if you're going to do anything, showing your joint financials, so your joint accounts, highlighting or annotating the PDF that shows that was rent, or that is rent, that is your utility bill, your gas bill, your water bill, and then showing your transfers to your savings accounts. I mean, that just helps to further optimize and organize your evidence relating to your financial aspect. Okay, but I would suggest attaching complete bank statements. Don't attach just screenshots of your joint account. Attach all joint statements. Depending, it depends how long you've had joint statements for. If it's 12 months or more, 12 months is certainly a long time to be providing financial statements for. I wouldn't necessarily suggest going too much beyond that. It starts to become too much or kind of overkill. Again, understanding what I've been saying here, where it's about time of application. If you're in a civil union or married, it's not showing you were pulling your finances 12 months ago or highlighting transactions 12 months ago necessarily. It's about what's happening now. Okay, but of course, as I've been saying, the further back you go, the better your strength will be in proving you're in a de facto relationship when the visa is submitted. But I hope that answers your question, Gabriela. If I've missed anything, just let me know.